It's Friday, June 5th, another beautiful day for some baseball. On top of all of that, we also get game 2 in the NBA Finals between the Knicks and the Spurs. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down all of the best player props on that entire slate. I also have a beautifully crafted two-man home run play to go over with you guys in this video. On top of all of that, we have our sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling and going over all the plays that we absolutely love here on Friday for you guys, let's just talk about how we went back to back to back with these 20x bangers, some of them for free, some of them in premium, but we cashed this one on Thursday, beautifully crafted, 200 to 4,000, 3 days in a row, cashing a 20x play, and we're going to try to cash again for you guys in this video because as it stands right now, we have cashed the home run play on Thursday, the sportsbook play on Thursday, and we are waiting Max Muncy to go over his 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As I record this, he just got a hit, but he also just had a major collision at first base, and he's on the ground. So hopefully he gets up, keeps playing, does well. If not, Prizepicks, if you locked it in on there, should do a reboot, which would void out the whole play because the other two guys that we locked in yesterday's video were on the same team, so they won't allow the play to go through. But as it stands right now, he's got one hit, and we'll kind of see what happens. It's all unfolding as I speak here on the camera. So if you see me looking to the side, that's what I'm looking at. But we have some great plays in store for you in this video. We're going to try to have an amazing Friday for you guys. Absolutely love so many plays on the board. It was super hard to narrow down what exactly I wanted to put in this video. Think I picked the absolute perfect ones for you guys. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have some other plays as well because some of the plays on Friday that I have projected at the highest are actually at the early game, and it's between the Cubs and the Giants, and the Cubs are still playing right now. So we'll see what we get. It looks like Muncy's coming out. They're probably going to avoid that play. That sucks. But I guess you could say we fully swept. He got the hit, only made it to the 5th and had that collision, but we'll see what happens. He's on the sideline with it looks like a bloody nose. Toughen up, man. If it was hockey, he would have kept playing. But no, nonetheless, great video on Thursday. We're going to try to repeat some of the success for you guys. We did cash that sportsbook play of the day, though, so we will be giving away $100 because let me double check. Did you guys get the 150 likes on yesterday's video for Thursday? You didn't. You got 146. I needed 4 more likes. So no giveaway. Make sure you're smashing that like button, getting this video to 150 likes. We're going to try to cash that sportsbook play of the day again for you guys. So if we cash a sportsbook play of the day, which we do quite often, and we hit our like goal of 150, one of you that likes and comments on this video will win $100 sent straight from me right to you. All you got to do is like and comment. And we do this every day. Tons of success on the channel, in the player prop department, in the sportsbook department, as well as cash giveaways when we hit that sportsbook play of the day. So come like the video, come subscribe to the channel. I do this every single day. We'll be here all MLB season and beyond. So make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss a free play drop. But honestly, with all of this being said, there's one thing that's more important than all of that. Going in the description or the pinned comment, visiting my buddy Stan. He's going to send you on over to the Stan.store where you can get cheat sheets in the MLB, bonus free plays every single day, like the one that you see right here on your screen, and ways to lock them all in for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, bringing you on over to the Stan.store where you can get plays for free every single day. Cheat sheets in the MLB, home run cheat sheets, all that good stuff. Everything you need for your sports betting needs. Right over there at the Winible. It's that big, beautiful golden W right there at the top. There's a free plan. You join it. You get all of that and more. And if you want premium, where we do even more, taking it to the next level, code SUCK has ran out. But I'm going to run a code right now in honor of Max Muncy because he got injured. And he didn't cash us out, but he got injured. And he tried his hardest to cash us out. He was respecting the coin, but then things just got in his way and he got sidelined. So if you use code MUNCY, you will get 60% off of the month pass. But if you want it for free, sign up for Kalshi. You get a free 45 days of premium when you sign up with code FFAPE. You also get a free $10, and that's where we lock in most of our sportsbook plays of the day right here in this video, and it's legal in all 50 states. Now, if you already have that one and you still want the free premium, or maybe you just don't want Kalshi, I don't know why you wouldn't. Polymarket's a great choice as well. $20 deposit, and you get $50 on top of that for absolutely free. You skip a million-man wait list as well. There's a million people waiting to get on that app. You skip the whole entire line with code FFAPE, so take advantage of that one as well. That's a free 30 days there. And then for all your player prop needs, we do absolutely love Prizepicks, where you bet $5 and you get $50 instantly when you sign up with code FFAPE. But I would have to say the best promo on the market, and maybe even the best payouts, a little bit higher than Prizepicks, would be Sleeper. Code FFAPE, you get a free $20 when you deposit, as well as a $100 deposit match. Max Muncy, okay, we got to take a break here. Max Muncy got hurt. Espinal came in to run for him. Ward hit a double, maybe a long single. I'll have to look. I think it was a double. Either way, Espinal just scored a run, which would have been Max Muncy scoring that run, so we would have won the damn free play. Freak accidents happen. I'm sure they're going to reboot, so it'll avoid the whole play out, which sucks, but we would have fully swept yesterday's video if that collision didn't happen at first base. Injuries happen, but thankfully, apps like Sleeper, Prizepicks, Chalkboard, even DraftKings, I mean, I don't have a code for them, but even an app like that, they voided out. The only app that doesn't do that for you guys is FanDuel, so please stop using FanDuel. I mean, hopefully I don't get a strike for going against them because they're highly touted in the industry or whatever. But I highly recommend, if you're doing player props, to lock them in on a DFS app if you can. Prizepicks is legal in a lot of states, including New York, where I live. They will void out plays when that happens. And that's very, very important for a sport like football, which is right around the corner, boys and girls. I could not be more excited about that. But like I said, if you're locking in player props, make sure to take advantage of one of these, and you get a free 30 days of premium as well when you sign up for any one of those apps. Send all your proof to the number below. If you haven't heard back from me yet, I'm getting to you. I have a lot of text messages in there. You wouldn't believe the amount of signups we get on here. And honestly, thank you guys so much. Without those signups and all that good stuff, this channel probably wouldn't exist. So thank you for supporting the channel, using the codes, and you'll get that free premium on top of it all. Now, before we get going any further, we do have to get this off our chest. We're the most strike channel on YouTube. I told you guys my Twitter got suspended. Now it's limited. My Threads account got suspended the other day. Got it back. I had to do a bunch of appeals. YouTube, about 6 months ago now, before I started reading what I'm about to read, got suspended for over a month. We lost so much momentum. We were getting 6,000, 7,000 views a video, if not a little bit less, maybe 5,000. Maybe I'm embellishing on that one a little bit. I think it was like 5. We hit 7 once though, and it was amazing. We were crushing it. And then I know you guys probably don't care, and then we lost a lot of momentum. Either way, we say this now so that YouTube, they've been leaving us alone. I think it's because of this. I'm not sure. They don't really tell you. But gambling involves significant risks. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you on the screen. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links. It's a great way to support the channel. You get a nice little deposit match, promo funds, discounted lines daily from the different apps, and on top of all of that, the ever-exclusive premium pass for 30 to 45 days. Now, here's our player prop that we have to go over here for you guys for Friday. Maybe the best data on the entire slate. Ronald Acuna Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And before we dive into that, I got to bring it up one more time. We would have cashed Muncy if he didn't get in that collision. It's the last time I'm going to talk about it. We're going to leave it in the past, but I hate that. Sucks, man. That sucks. We would have swept the video for you guys, cashed out that 3.25x play that we went over, but we did cash Shea Langolier's first home run, the over in the Twins game, and much, much more for you guys over on Winible as well. So I guess it's still a win-win. Hopefully they avoid that out. I'm sure they will. Anyway, Ronald Acuna Jr. It's the last time I'm bringing it up. Promise. Scout's honor. Ronald Acuna Jr. over 1.5. Honestly, some of the best statistics on the entire slate for Friday against the starting pitcher on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Keller, who's 5-2, decent record, 4.35 ERA. Now the Braves coming off a tough loss. It's not on there. This is the third. They lost on the fourth to the Toronto Blue Jays, and I think they're going to come back with a little bit of a vengeance here. And Acuna, even more so. He had a bad series against the Blue Jays, did not do well. Before that, 4 games in a row, scorching hot. Not just a little hot, but scorching hot. You see it there, 6-3, 6-5. I like a little bit of the same here on Friday to start off this series against the Pirates. As you can see, fabulous sample size, 8 for 21. We love that many plate appearances. 21 plate appearances. He's got 8 hits, 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. Now, normally you would see this and take him for a home run. He could get one. I like to stay away from him here in that department. This is one that an app like FanDuel and DraftKings are going to promote. Like, can he get his 4th? And millions of people will lock it in, hoping he gets his 4th, and he probably won't. So we're not going to have him on our home run play. We do have a great 2-man for you guys, but I do love him to have an absolutely huge game. I could see him getting 2 to 3 hits in this one, a couple RBIs on top of that, maybe scoring a run or 2 himself. He's got a .421 batting average against color, which we absolutely love. And as you can see here against those righties, a .287 batting average. Now, the only flaw in all of this data is the fact that Keller does very, very well against those righties. 1.29 ERA as opposed to his 4.35 on the season total, and a 1.75 batting average allowed. I don't really care about any of that. I do a little bit, but it doesn't weigh that heavy on this prop. I think I think the Braves are going to have a great game in this one, battling back after that loss to finish the series against Toronto, back at home against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're going to take Ronald Acuna Jr. here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, a matchup we absolutely have to pinpoint here, the Brewers versus the Rockies. We got Jackson Chourio for our next player prop, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The weather is going to be immaculate in Colorado. Real hitter's park. Absolutely love taking some props there when we can. The only problem is the books usually juice them, which these ones are a little juiced, but I do not mind taking them here in this spot. The payout's still in our favor. They're going up against Feltner here, 2-1 with a 4.85 ERA, which is not too shabby for a Rockies pitcher. I mean, I'm being honest. Those guys do not have a good pitching staff, but Feltner's a little glimmer of hope in that pitching staff. But as you can see, Jackson Chourio, 7 of his last 10. He has done this in 4 straight games, having 5 straight games, actually. I can't count. 5 straight games, having an absolutely sensational game to end that series against the Giants there on Thursday. Like a little bit more of the same here. Like I said, the weather's perfect. The pitching is in our favor, in my opinion. As you can see here, he's got 8 plate appearances against Feltner, is not doing super well. 1 for 8 with a 143 batting average, but we don't mind that too much. Again, anything under 10 is pretty much zeros to me. Does not really matter. I do think that he's going to have some success here in this spot on Friday. He's got a 295 against those right-handed pitchers, and Feltner struggles to the righties. He's got a 6.59 ERA. The batting average allowed is a 321, and then he gives up 2 home runs per 9. Do not be surprised if there's a couple home runs on the Brewer side of things and the Colorado side of things for that matter in this game. The conditions are literally perfect for us here on Friday, all in favor of the batters here. So we're taking Jackson Chourio over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next in our basketball player prop, we're taking Devin Vassell here over 4.5 rebounds and assists. If I didn't say his last name right, mind your business. Devin Vassell, we like him for over 4.5 rebounds and assists. We absolutely love to knock these down over on Prizepicks. You cannot do it on every single DFS app or sports book. We love to do it. I think it's a huge edge, and it's bode very, very well throughout the entire season. Now, we like the Spurs in this game. I'm a huge Knicks fan. I just don't think that the Knicks are going to sweep them. I do think the Spurs get a win before the games go up to New York. So we like the Spurs in this one. Not probably going to bet it. If you guys wanted to, go on ahead. I'm not sure what the line is. Haven't looked yet. Maybe I'll do something in that regard for premium, or maybe a nice free plan or cheat sheet or lotto for you guys. But anyway, we like Devin Vassell in this one. He's done this in 9 of his last 10, going over 4.5. He got 12 in the first game against the New York Knicks. There, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. He's done it 100% of the time head-to-head, going all the way back to that NBA Cup. He's got 8, 7, 8, 10, and 12. I absolutely love him to get it done for us once again. As you can see, the shooting guard position does very well against the New York Knicks. 18th in rebounds allowed in the NBA, 22nd in assists allowed. They average a 5.3 in those rebounds, 4.4 in those assists. I do think he could get this with probably rebounds alone, maybe even assists if he's really, really dishing the ball on Friday, but we love him. I think this one's absolutely about as free as it gets in sports betting. Devin Vassell over 4.5 rebounds and assists. So as I was recording, the lines did drop for that Cubs-Giants game, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about them just like we usually do. So really no difference in this, except for the fact that you guys get bonus props in this video, and I'll show you exactly how we're locking them in at the end. And we're going to take Dylan Lill. This isn't a part of the Cubs play, but I absolutely love this matchup as well. Have Washington projected to get quite a bit of runs, in this game to get quite a bit of runs, which bodes very well for these props. Now this one, absolutely love it. We're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs here on this play. He's only done this in 3 of his last 10. So nothing here as far as the green bars go are telling you take me. He's also got a pretty tough matchup on the mound. We got Kelly on the mound, who's 5-3. The Diamondbacks have been hot lately. He gives up 5.06 earned runs per 9. And Lyle, I know I've said his name 3 different ways. Guys, if you're new here, I'm bad at last names. Wait till you see me try to pronounce some of them UFC names. But Lyle, he's 0 for 2 against Kelly. Not great. But again, doesn't mean much to me at all. That's like not even facing the guy, right? And against those righties, he's got a 253 batting average. On top of all of that, Kelly, against those lefties, struggles. 7.06 ERA, 271 batting average allowed, 2.1 home runs per 9. We like the Nationals to have a nice big game in here. Think a little bit of a regression from the Diamondbacks. Not really sure. I got to dive in deeper into this game to see who we like to win it. But Dylan Lill, we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we're going with the Cubs. We like the Cubs in this matchup. I think they're going to have a sensational series against the Giants, especially in this game 1 here. We love Seiya Suzuki, who just had Thursday off, to have a phenomenal Friday. Now, he's going up against the San Francisco Giants, and on the mound for the Giants is Robbie Ray, who's got a 3.6 record, and he's got a 4.45 ERA. Now, Suzuki himself, he's only done this in 5 of his last 10. Like I said, he was off on Thursday, had a good game on Wednesday where he cleared this line with 3. He's only 20% against the Giants. Some of these games going back, though, really all of them, back to last season. I mean, last August, last May, we don't care what he did last year. We think he's going to start this series off hot. As you can see here, he's 0 for 3 against Robbie Ray, but against those lefties, a 261 batting average. And those right-handed batters against Ray, 5.25 ERA, 2.4 home runs per 9, 251 batting average. And we don't always factor weather into the equation here on the channel. It does play a part. Let me tell you, boys, if you think the weather in Colorado is going to be good on Friday, the weather for hitters is one of the best conditions I've seen all year in Chicago. We absolutely love the Cubs to have a big day. We're taking Seiya Suzuki over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And next, we got Nico Hoerner. Now, I just want to throw a little spice into the equation here. The Cubs were on my banned list. Every time I picked a player prop on that play, every time I picked them to win or lose a game, it was exact opposites every single time. This is where we get some redemption. And Happ had a great game on Thursday. I think the Cubs are back. They had that huge stint where they absolutely stunk, and I see them turning the corner on that. It's a long season. That's going to happen to teams throughout the season. 162 games. It's baseball. That's what happens. I think the Cubs are back. We're going back to them here in this one. We like Nico Hoerner over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And as you can see, the books already know that this game is going to be crazy because it's a minus 230 for over 1.5, which is unheard of, especially with Nico. I'm not sure where he's going to be in the lineup here on Friday, but he batted like 5th or 6th. I'd have to look again on Thursday. So he could be batting anywhere, but I still like him, even if he's batting 9th. I think he's going to have a sensational game for us on Friday. He's averaged 1.7 over that 10-game span. He's 5 for his last 10, 50% head-to-head. Some of these all of these all the way back in 2025. So no data this year. It's a new year. New year, new Nico. He's 2 for 2, though, against Robbie Ray. Batting a 1,000. Again, that's in our favor, but I still don't think it means too much. But against those lefties, 303 batting average. The right-handed batters, we already know, Shell, Robbie, Ray. I think the ball is going to be flying out of Wrigley. He's got a 5.25 ERA, 2.4 home runs per 9. Give me the Cubs. Give me Nico Hoerner, Saya Suzuki. We like them both over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, I threw a lot of player props at you, and this is a little bit of a recap and exactly how we are going to lock them in. Now, we got this beautifully crafted 3-man, 2.5x payout over on Prizepicks. Not in love with the payout. Like I said, the sportsbooks ain't stupid. They know that runs will be scored. A lot of these games, the under-overs are set at 11.5. The weather is that good. The pitching is that bad. We are in store for a phenomenal Friday. But we love Ronald Acuna Jr. over that 1.5 here. Jackson Trio over 1.5 there. And Devin Vassell over 4.5 rebounds and assists. And the best part is, though, when you sign up for any of those apps that I showed you at the Stan.store, you'll get a free play. It'll be something like Jalen Brunson to score just 1 point. All the apps will be doing it for the NBA Finals. They want new customers. So when you sign up with code FFAPE, you'll get that free square. You can add it to this play. It'll make it a 3.5x payout, which I do not think is too shabby. Now, the other 3 player props that we spoke about in this video, the lines I want just simply aren't available. I'm not going to waste money for the screenshot, so I got smart because normally I do. I'll throw some money on it. Don't really love the lines. Wish I could have set them a little bit different, and I do it for the screenshot. But I was like, wait a minute. I don't even have to lock it in to show you guys a screenshot. So we got Nico Hoerner. This is set at 2.5. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. But I love that 1.5 way more. Saya Suzuki over 1.5. Dalen, I'm butchering his name. Dalen Lil over the 1, but I like him for 1.5 as well. On top of that, this one's a 2.5, but like I said, we're going to wiggle those lines around. If you want to see exactly how I lock this one in, you'll have to get on over to Winible. There's also a player, I was going to say it in the video. There's a player on Friday. He doesn't even start half the time. He is on the Chicago Cubs. If you guys want to try to guess it, you can get to Winible to see exactly who I'm talking about. He's on the Cubs, and he is my number 1 projected player to have an absolutely monster game on Friday. My number 2 projected player is Nico Hoerner. I'll get that right. I'll let you know. It's Nico Hoerner. He's my number 2 projected player to have the best game on Friday. But I have somebody on the Cubs who doesn't even start half the time. He usually bats 8th or 9th. And he is my number 1 projected player. He will be a part of this play, making it a 4-man for you guys in this one on Friday. And we'll see what kind of payout we get. But I love these ones all together. And as it stands, if you wanted to lock it in like this, it is 2.5x. I do recommend Nico Hoerner 1.5, even though, like I said, he's my number 2 player overall to have a great game. The other guy that is number 1 projected, I don't know if I fully trust him, because he is at 8-9. He's not a full-time starter, but I do love him for Friday. We'll see what we build for you guys. I'll have that for you guys for absolutely free over on Winible. And if you want free premium, play 5, you get $50 instantly. On top of that, you get a free square, like I said before, Jalen Brunson to add to the play to increase the payout to that 3.5x instead of that 2.5, and the free 30 days of premium. I don't know if I said that before, but you get a free 30 days. All when you sign up with code FFAPE, send the proof to the number below. You'll just need to take a screenshot of you using code FFAPE and depositing onto the app. And I recommend Sleeper as well. Honestly, I recommend them all because if you diversify, you'll get discounted lines every single day, different ones on different apps. It's the best way, the best bang for your buck. If you're going to put $100 on an app, all you have is $100. Split it 5 ways, 20, 20, 20, 20, so that you can take advantage of what all these apps have to offer. But if you don't have anything, you can get a free $20 on Sleeper when you sign up for code FFAPE without even depositing any money. Then you get that $100 deposit match when you do deposit. Take a screenshot, using my code. Send it to that number. Get a free 30 days. Now, this next one, it's a 2-man. It's a 16X. It's a home run play. Last year, I was known as Mr. Home Run. I said it in over on Winible. I think we cashed about, I did the math. It was like 27 or 28, maybe something like that. 28, I want to say. 3-man's home run plays in the MLB last year. It's almost like what you're seeing, what we're doing with fantasy points. I think that's where we found our edge this year. Last year, I was Mr. Home Run. This year, I know that when we start cashing them, the levy's going to break. We're going to go on an insane run. But until then, do it for no sweat. Get your free $200 in no sweat entries with code FFAPE on Betr so that when you tail these plays until we get hot in the home run department, we cash the 1-mans here and there. We're doing pretty phenomenal, actually, with that. We just haven't been able to put them together yet. We will get there. Like I said, once we hit, it's going to be the doors are going to open. The dam is going to break. What kind of saying you want to say, that's what's going to happen. But until then, get your no sweat entries, FFAPE, over on Betr. Now, who do we love? We love Nico Horner. I think he's going to have an absolutely phenomenal game. He's going to have a huge game in a big way. We like him to send one over the park. The weather is absolutely phenomenal. We're taking him for a home run there. And then same in Milwaukee, really in Colorado. The Brewers, they're gonna put up some runs. So are the Rockies, but I like the Brewers in this one. We're going with William Contreras to get a home run in that spot. Nice little 2-man 16X for you guys over there on Prizepicks. Now, for our sportsbook play of the day, you trade 10, you get 10. So lock in a play for 10, you get $10 with code FFAPE, legal in every single state. All states you can use Kalshi. So take advantage and get your free 45 days of premium as well. We're going with the over 8.5 runs scored in the Nationals versus Diamondbacks game. We think that there's so many games where the overs are going to hit or get very, very, very close. I mean, some of those are set at 11.5. I do kind of like a couple games on Friday to get 12, 13 runs, though. So we'll see what else we have in store for you guys over in premium for the sports books. But we love 8.5 in this one. Nationals, Zona, 150 likes, and one of you gets $100 if and when this play cashes. That's all I got for you. That's our Friday. Thank you guys so much for all of your time, all the support. We'll be back here again for you guys on Saturday, breaking down the MLB.